Well, hello everybody. I am in my craft room. It is Monday about 2:45, and I have not worked in my craft room probably since the last video I did with my scavenger hunt glue book. I think that was the last time I crafted in my craft room. Here's my scavenger hunt book. It's coming along. It's filling up. I haven't worked on it in a long time. And then I had all these pictures that I ripped out. I have all these that I ripped out that I was going to use for, I don't know, my random glue book or different glue books or whatever. And so I'm starting my second random glue book. I started it on 2/9/2025. I finished my first one. And let's see, like I have a garden page there going on. And if you guys are wondering, what's a glue book? Simply just like you did in school when you'd cut and paste pictures out of a magazine and then you'd glue them to a book. That's what it is. There's some flower ones. It is going to be 98 here today. It's almost getting too hot to be in my craft room. My son cleaned my vent, or the screen on my air conditioner back here, but it's a tiny air conditioner and it doesn't keep up once it's really hot. So here's my butterfly page. And I just have some different pages in here. So anyways, I thought I might work out of this book. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tilt the camera down and you'll just see me going through my glue book and doing some cutting and some pasting, and we'll just talk as I do that. So here we go. Man, it is warm back here. I need to set up the fan back here or something because it is toasty. All right, first I'm gonna go through all these papers that I have right here and do some cutting. So there was this really cute little dog here, but in my scavenger hunt book, my dog pages were all full. And then also I've got this page here for green, for like if you do a page just all in one color. So I'm gonna cut both of those out of here. So let's see, my husband got home from the hospital last Wednesday, so I worked that day all day because they were taking forever to transport him home. And then I took Thursday and Friday off, and then I'm taking Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off, but he's really starting to require a lot of care, and I just don't see how I'm going to be able to go back to work. I really don't. And it's a very hard decision for me because I like work. I've been there for 18 years, and you know, I see a lot of my customers that I really enjoy, and but I just don't feel comfortable leaving him right now. And if I was to hire somebody, seriously, I pay them what I get paid, so that's dumb, you know. And then somebody suggested I apply for IHS, I think it's called. And I've thought about that, but I don't think I would qualify for it until I quit working. And I would still apply for it because, like right now, to leave him for 1 hour to go shopping or something is about all that I'll leave him, and I feel nervous the whole time I leave him to go shopping or whatever. So I don't know. I just don't know. I have to make a lot of decisions really quick here, you know. And my boss needs somebody up front, and I'm not saying he can't replace me because I'm sure he can, but I just might become a retired housewife sooner than I thought, you know. But it is what it is. I keep telling God to show me a sign, and he's not showing me any signs. But the girls at church said, knock, knock, here's your sign. Because the girls out church are like you know, family first, and you got to do what you got to do. And I said, I know, I'm just waiting for a sign. And they're like, well, here's your sign. I was like, okay. But that's not really what I was looking for. I'm looking for, you know, a better sign than that. All right, check out, I love Sketcher ads. I think I have one in here. Let's check. I don't know. Oh yeah, here's Sketcher. Do I already have that one? Oh no, it's different. Okay, see this Sketcher ad? Aren't they cool? Hope you can see that. And so I'm gonna put this like this. Okay, better view. All right, so I'm going to put these Skechers ads right here. Oop, I'm gonna have to trim that off a little bit. And that's Sketcher. I don't know why, I just love their ads. So, all right, I'm gonna trim this a little bit more. And you know, people have said, oh, if you retire, you won't be bored, Patty. You will not be bored. And they are probably absolutely correct, because between taking care of my husband and I do have my hobbies, you know, I color and I read, and I've been doing both of those things. And I have my diamond painting, and I have all my activities in my craft room, which are so many. And I have my knitting and my embroidering, and we like to watch movies, and he can't stay awake for a whole movie anymore. But, you know, I don't think I would be bored. And then I've been working on my yard a little more than I normally would because I'm home. And so no, I think you're all right who have told me I would not be bored. It's just a big, huge step, and then I'm gonna have to find medical insurance on my own instead of my work providing it for me. And I'm not old enough to get Medicare. I don't know. It's a big adjustment. It's a big step. A lot of people don't think twice about quitting a job. They're just like, oh, no big deal. But that's not how I roll. I've worked almost my entire life. Well, heck bar. When my kids were little, for a very short time, maybe 3 years, I didn't work. And then I had to go to work. And then for a while I had a daycare center in my home so I could be home with my kids. But I've always worked, and so you know, you become accustomed to that. And yeah, I'm just not one just to fly by night like, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna pay my bills. No, I like one step in front of the other and know what's happening. But I don't know, we're gonna have to see what happens. But in the meantime, staying home, I'm getting a lot of cleaning and organizing done. What the heck? This tape is, you know what happened? I bet you, oh my goodness, what a mess. It got hot back here in this room, and so the tape is not as good as it normally would be. So, oh well. Like, to go to the town over and go shopping, I would probably have to, we have a care provider that helps out, but she's not full-time, and you know, she's $20 an hour, and that is a normal going rate in California. For actually, most caregivers get $25 an hour, but she just charges me $20. And so I would have to hire her if I wanted to go shopping the next town over and be gone for 4 or 5 hours. I don't feel comfortable to leave him that long. So I would have to pay her to come in and take care of him. And I just might do that, you know, like, I don't know, but because I'm gonna need some time to myself. That's why if I'm not working in IHS with in-home support or something like that, if I qualify for it, I would take it, because then, like, if I had somebody that came in for 4 hours or whatever, I could leave and they could watch him. And I would take advantage of that. Do my grocery shopping and all that good stuff. Okay. All right, so there we go. There we go. Here's the two Sketcher pages, because I really like their pages. They're so pretty and vibrant. And I'll add more to that later. I'm not sure what, when, where, but I will. Probably, my grandson sometimes gets my tape. So I don't know what he did with my red tape. Let's see. Let's use green. This is like masking tape. We're gonna make a little border here. Yeah. My grandson came yesterday and he was back here playing with my die cuts, but he does not have a long attention span. So he wants to move from one thing to the other. But I just ordered him a bouncy ball making kit he asked for it from National Geographic. And if you go on Amazon, they have National Geographic ball making kit. So it'll be here Wednesday. We won't do it till maybe the weekend. Okay, see, I did outline this with a border of some blue tape, so that looks kind of cool. This one took almost the whole page, so I really don't need anything there. And let's continue on cutting and seeing what we got here. So we have these cute little den of foxes, which is really cute. And then we've got this like cabin out in the woods where the foxes might be there, so that's really cute. And I've got this bird house. Birds are out in the woods, right? Okay. What else do we got here? And then we've got this cute dog. I might put it in with the other dog. We might do a page of dogs or something. So glue booking, you know, there's so many forms of doing it. There's really intense, like some people really get into it, make these awesome glue books. And then other people are like me. They just kind of do it on a lower scale. But when I'm not videotaping and I'm just glue booking, I can watch videos and glue book, and it is super relaxing to me. So that's my main reason for liking glue booking, is just because it's so relaxing. And there's really, I say this about all crafts, there is no right or wrong. If you like it, then you just do it. You know, you do whatever you want. Okay, I'm gonna move this, get my handy dandy little paper cutter out because it works faster. And I'm gonna put some of these cats maybe on the same page as the dogs. Maybe. My dog is between my legs right now back here. So as you know, we live way out in the country, and today was the first day I sent an Amazon order to my house instead of to my work. So it still hasn't got here. It says it's out for delivery, but I kind of have a feeling I'm gonna be one of their last stops, because I've seen them out here when I come home from work, and they'll be delivering out this way. And so I kind of think they save us for last out here. I don't know. There's no businesses out here, so it's just residents, you know, and farmland. But I'm ordering medical supplies a lot now, and so instead of having them shipped to my work, I'm just having them shipped here. It just seems like it would be easier. All right, what do we have here? That's Christmassy. Butterflies are pretty. Yeah, I will have more time to do YouTube, that's for sure, if I stay home all the time. And I see where, like, people that have channels that don't work, it's kind of their company. I get that, you know, like, you have your company through YouTube. And I can totally understand that. Okay, not that. Oh, look at this. Isn't this a cool picture? It's like a ship that's going up in the air from so many balloons. It's just bizarre is why I like it so much, I think. So I've got some other bizarre pictures here. I might just do a 2 pages of bizarres, because I think that one's kind of a bizarre picture. And then this is just kind of different with the martini glass. So I'm putting those off to the side. Oh, and then I love this. Is this not cool or what? It's like a coffee cup with a scene inside. I think I'm gonna fuzzy cut this one a little better. I went to town today and I just, what did I do? Okay, I went out and paid my storage unit. And then I went to the library to make some copies. And then I went across to the hardware store and got another bird feeder. You guys, I have like 9 birds out there now already. And then I got a bird seed feeder to do the wild birds, and then they were out of seed. But I asked my son if he would stop off at the hardware store in the other town he's at and see if they have some bird seed there. And if they did, to pick it up for me. So we will see. What is this? Okay, this is a weird picture. This girl just laying down. I'm gonna cut that out, use it on my bizarre pictures. I put that in bizarre. And then I kind of like this. I've got one that's just for people, so I'm not gonna do that now because I'm gonna save it for the people one. Same with this one. Sorry about the glare, you guys. I have a lot of people ones that I saved out. Isn't that cool? It's a cool picture. So, yeah. Oh, here's another good one for bizarre. It was this happy face. It's a sun, and this girl is laying on the mouth of the sun. I like bizarre ones like that, so we are gonna cut that one out, put it with the bizarres. I have more time to watch more channels now too, that's for sure. Last night I was watching videos and then I went to sleep, and then my husband woke me up at 2:30. He needed some help. So I got up for about an hour. Then it was hard to go back to sleep. So then when it was time to go, here's another bizarre one. So I'm gonna do that one too. Yeah, it was hard to go back to sleep, so I just watched a couple ASMR videos. I love those videos. And they do put me to sleep. Or relax me, just even to be relaxed. I find that now that I almost feel homebound, you know, that I can't go anywhere right now. I'm sure I would get into a routine if I stayed home all the time and I would have some help. But I'm noticing myself buying more on Amazon because it's just easier. And I don't know if that's a good thing or not, you know? All right, look at this. Oh, we got lots of, oh, wow. All right, so we have this one. This is really cool, like a bird, a parrot or something. I'm not gonna use it right now. And then I have a stack of watches. That's really cool. I might do that right now. And then I have this really cool bottle of perfume. So I'm gonna cut these two out. Yeah, I'm doing a load of laundry. My son came over and fixed my dryer, put a new heating element in it yesterday. I tell you, it's always something going on, huh? He told me that I really need a new dryer, but he said hopefully it'll get me through for a while. But I'll use that sucker until it really won't work anymore, because we use our washer and dryer a lot for just 2 people. But I was watering the lawn, but now I think it's too hot to water the lawn. I have to wait till this evening because it's so hot. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut out these watches. Oh, look at this for Bazaar. But I'm gonna use that for something else. Oh wait, maybe for a green page. Yeah, you know who I really love to watch do glue booking is Martha over at Martha Makes Art. So if you're watching this and you want to see somebody who does incredible collages, glue booking, artisan journaling, drawing, coloring, painting, Martha is amazing. She is so talented. And she just says, oh, I'm just doing this easy little painting. It's not easy, but for her it is. She and I are the same age. I think I'm like 3 months older than her. And she only lives the next town over, like 30 miles away. We meet up for lunch with Mrs. Peach and Kim's Inspired Life and Daphne from My Mountain Home and Kitchen and Carol from Crinkle Path, and then Nikki from, I think hers is called Nikki's Creations or something, I can't remember, but we all meet up like every 4 months to have lunch. It's really fun. And okay, I'm gonna do my Bazaar page now. Okay, all right, so turn this. But anyways, yeah, Martha, if you like watching collaging, she is amazing at collaging. Way better than me. I'm just kind of piecing things together right now to see. Martha's good about tucking things under and maybe I'm going to, I don't know. I don't know and I don't care. I just don't want to wash my hair. Well, let's see. Let's put this here and this here. And then my watches, like that. No. There. And then my cologne under the back there. Whew, Jenny. Jenny. My Jenny just has some serious gas, you guys. Good Lord. Whew. Good thing you can't smell on here. You'd all be clicking off my channel right now. Wow. All right, maybe we'll put this like that, like that. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so. All right. So I heard, you guys, that the Dollar Tree, you know how they've raised their prices to $1.25? Well, one of my friends that I watch on YouTube, Maria, her channel name is Maria Reyes, she said that now she heard that they're going to start raising the prices again, and that they're going to go to $1.50 and $1.75 for a bunch of items. Have you guys heard anything about that? I will admit, I do not shop at the Dollar Tree a lot, just because we don't have one in town is probably the main reason. We have a Dollar General here, but for me to go to Dollar Tree is 30 miles one way, so I don't hardly ever go over there. And if I do, I usually have so many other places I need to go, but sometimes I stop. There. But I'm just curious if anybody else has heard that. But let's see. Okay, then we're gonna put this one going down. But I mean, in all reality, how are they not gonna raise their prices, right? I mean, everything has gone up in price. And in California, minimum wage is $16 an hour, but that's just certain things. Other things in California for minimum wage, caregivers, fast food workers, baristas, their minimum wage is $20 in California. So, and I mean, I know Dollar Tree is not just in California, but I mean, everything is so expensive that it doesn't surprise me that the prices are going up. It's just a part of the economy, really. And I definitely don't get into politics on my channel at all, because all that does is cause friction between people. I don't even say, oh, this or that. You don't even know. You have no idea how I feel politically, and you're not going to. Now, when you finish a page, it doesn't really mean it's finished. You know what I mean? Like with Blue Booking, you can always go back and add something else later. Which probably with this page, I will add something later, because this is my Bazaar page, right? And cut. Oh my gosh, come on. Cannot believe that. What a terrible cut. Oh, yeah, Amalia. Some people, they just make it look so easy when they cut. Whatever. I've never been known to be a polished crafter of any sort. All right, so this is my Bazaar page on this side. And then I'm gonna do this one too. So we have this, which is cool. And we have this, which is cool. But I'm thinking, no. Okay, we're gonna do this. And this. And this. And then I'm gonna add this more later, I think, is what's gonna happen. trying to get, there he goes. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of channels of ladies over 60 years old. Some are 70s. And I just really enjoy watching them because I'm 60 and a half. I'll be 61 in December. And it's just nice to visit with other like-minded people where we have more things in common. And if I quit working and stay home, I definitely will have more in common with them. I don't know. I'm just kind of torn about it. Like, I went to church the other day. I was gone for 2 hours. Whew, I was so nervous to leave him alone by himself. And he did fine, but I don't know. All right, there's all I have for my Bazaar page. I'm gonna save this one. Actually, I'm just gonna paste it onto the next page because I will do it. I will add to it when I find things that I like that I think will go with it. So I will paste it on now. But yeah, sometime maybe I'll do another flip through of my, I only have one completed glue book and I have like 18 going. Right, there. All right. Oh, I don't know. I think the glue's drying up back here. Okay. Because it's so warm back here sometimes. So that's all I'm gonna do for today. I do have this necklace and I might add that to this side over here, but I'm not sure. So anyways, I've taken up your time. So I'm gonna say so long, farewell. I know you all too well. What movie is that from? Okay, you guys have a great Monday and a great rest of your week, and I will talk to you again soon. Thanks, you guys. Bye-bye.